Okay, so we're going to be last time, actually, we did Blackwood 2. We redid the entirety of Blackwood 2. Right now, we are going to be working on Blackwood 1. Sheergorath Shrine is just there, and there is... I think it's... Faith Aaron's Tower or something? I think that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure. But there's a big fort tower here that we need to do. I've already done 5 cells of this claim. And we are just going to be working on maybe just this block of 7 or 8 down here. And then we'll do another 8 next stream, or I'll do it off stream. Yeah, I've not been particularly focused these past few days since the last time I streamed, but yeah, we'll just go and see how much we do this and get through this. But I appreciate you all being here. Yeah, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. We're going to be working on the area around, let me put a vert down so I can move it, the area around the Shrine of Sheergorath is what we're going to be working around today. Hey, how's it going, Magical Hat? Hope you're doing well. Heck yeah, caught another stream. How's it going, Sunbrick? Yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, sorry I didn't stream the end of last week. I just had a very very bad week from literally Monday afterwards onwards. It was like everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong at the end of last week. So yeah, I'm still not fully recovered from it. And yeah, as I said at the beginning of the stream, we're just gonna stream until I don't feel like I can anymore, essentially. And we'll just go from there. So I haven't apart from those 5 cells that I mentioned right at the beginning, I have not done a single thing pretty much for Skyblivion since. Yeah, it was. I started off really badly injuring my back again. And then middle of the week, I started feeling a bit shit. And then, like, I don't know, it just everything that could have happened, yeah, did happen. So, and I'm about, I would say, like, in terms of my back, I'm about 70% better, if that makes a sort of like a judgment on it. I'm still not fully there, so as I said, I don't know how long I will stream because I'm struggling to sit down for long periods of time at the moment. So I will be getting up a few times during the stream just to stretch out a little bit, but yeah, it's been a shit week. It's been a shit week, and then yeah, I was ill at the weekend. I really started feeling rough. So yeah, it was a bad weekend all around. And then today, being at work, I work from home on Mondays, luckily. I don't know, I've just not been fully with it today. I feel like I've made some very almost poor decisions at work, or poor choices. I don't know how to phrase it. It's just been a bad month all around. But it's one of those things. It's, you start off like bad, and then everything that could go wrong does go wrong, you know? It's just one of those things. It's just the way it works. It's like once one thing goes wrong, it's just a domino effect, and yeah, you just sort of end up just totally fucked. Oh dear. But for me, it happens every year for me. And it always happens at the beginning of the damn year. By the time I reach the end of the year, I'm absolutely fine. And I don't know. I think just New Year's in general is just a bad idea for me. I don't think I should be allowed a New Year's, you know? I should be banned. Honestly. In my opinion, at least. That was my Thursday. Yeah, it's like a Rube Goldberg machine, just like everything like piles on top of each other, and it's just like, fuck's sake. I was so done with last week by the end of it. Yeah, just had a few days off midweek because of my back. I couldn't physically get into work. And I didn't have my laptop with me to work from home either. So it was like, okay, I guess I'm taking time off. And yeah. Just literally everything just, yeah. Just a bad week. Just a bad fucking week. But yeah, we'll see what we can do here today. Hopefully, my goal is maybe like at least 4 cells today. It's not a very a big count with how I'm feeling, but we'll just play it by ear and see where we end up, essentially. So yeah, if it seems a bit dark in here, that's because it is. That's just literally just because it is. I've got my main streaming lights off for today. Just because I've still got a slight headache. So if it is dark in here and I look a bit darker than usual, that is why. But I really wanted to stream. I realized that this is stream number 56, I believe, that I've done for Skyblivion. No, 96. Sorry, I think it is. Wait there. Let's YouTube dashboard. The last stream that I released was 94. So this is number 95. Stream number 95 for me for Skyblivion. Now, I joined the Skyblivion project on the, I think it's the 4th, where? Yeah, the 4th of next month. I would love, just for, you know, just because it would be like kind of fun. That when I'm going to stream on that Wednesday. I'm gonna make sure I stream on that Wednesday. I'm gonna try and make sure that is when I hit 100 streams for Skyblivion, just because I think it would be funny and kind of cool at the same time. Because I didn't realize we were like, yes, I edit all my videos, but I didn't realize I was that high up at that particular moment in time. So, but that's like 3 years of being stuck in Rebel's basement. Only occasionally do I get fed. I go days and days without food. It's a terrible existence. Tell ya. Bucket of fish. I mean, that's a lucky day. Okay, that's a very lucky day if I get that. You know. Do that 10 a second. These tents are slightly easier. Hey, Evan. Sorry to hear you. Yeah. It's one of those things. One of those things. We'll have to wrestle with those. I'll sure listen to the VOD at some point. Nah, it's all good. All good. Hope you're doing okay. I really do. Hey, Matthew. Mateo. How's it going? What are you working on today? A save bot? As in, like, the sounds, do you mean? Ah, yeah, it's, oh, God. Do I have them on this screen? Where? I forget the website. Why have I got them twice on here? 1ZS. I've somehow duplicated the redeems on here. Interesting. Where? Wrong screen, wrong screen, wrong screen. Hey, how's it going, Laser Spider? Yeah, I'll do that later. Hey, how's it going, Heels? Hope you're doing well. But it's really easy. It's just essentially a website. Do you have like alerts set up, like follower alerts or anything like that on your stream, Matthew? Are you on your phone? Rip. Ah, fair enough. It's basically just a browser source, and it plays the sound through a browser source. But yeah, I can throw you some instructions because Kyle was the one who told me about the website, so. And I haven't found anything else that works just as well. And if it breaks, 100% blame Kyle, because the first like year or so that I streamed with it on, it kept breaking, so I had to refresh it constantly to get it to work. And yeah. Oh god. All these Firefly boxes. Thanks for the save as well, Sunprick. Appreciate it. I say, I'm slightly out of it still. I'm still not fully back up to speed, so if I am a bit slow with the alerts and stuff, my apologies on that. I thought that was a tree in the ground then, but it wasn't. It was just a branch. That's fine by me. And hopefully Sheogorath's quest will actually work right now. Because currently it's a little bit iffy here and there, so once we get the shrine done, it should work a lot better. I do think the shrine could look a little bit better, but it is what it is. It just seems very basic in a way, but eh. Hey, how's it going? Looking forward to chilling and hanging out? Yeah, hell yeah. Always, I always try and make it a chill time here. We just got the water. Is there anything behind the waterfall? No. Okay. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure. Because you never know. You never know. Missed opportunity? Sure. But easier for me? Oh, fuck yeah. Right. Get these vertices floored. As many as we can, at least. I think we got all of them. Yeah. Oh, I need to draw cover, don't I? 601. That's a lot of triangles for this claim. Holy shit. I suppose there is a lot of windy areas here, so can't complain too much. Oh, didn't push those in. These fences always create so many unnecessary vertices and these tents. It's really, really kind of frustrating when it's not even necessary. Side of real game, never skip the waterfall. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, without spoiling it too much, there is stuff behind some waterfalls. You just got to find it out. Okay, we're good. Find out where they are. We have waterfalls like, yeah. Is it a Burger King beyond that waterfall? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yes, it is the law. Indeed. Okay, that's one cell done. These ones, this one especially, I might try an auto-generate it, and I can show you the way that we actually use auto-gen in some of the cells that are completely empty, like these ones. This is a good one for auto-gen. If they're very bland, like this, and they've got absolutely nothing in them, pretty much, you can use auto-generation. And I will show you how we do that. But you will also see a few of the issues with our auto-generation, so... But we're going to do this cell first. Because I know a lot of people have asked about, oh, just auto-gen it, just auto-gen it, just auto-gen it. I'm just like, yeah. I will in a second. I will in a bit. Okay, are we going on top of this one? Yes, we are. Okay. It's a fairly straightforward one, actually. It's when they're very awkwardly placed on a cell border that annoys me a little bit. I know it's not the landscaper's fault or anything when certain things are placed on a cell border and stuff like that, just because they do what looks good at the end of the day. Let me just go around the edge of this. Thanks for the save, whoever that was. Esper, how's it going? Right, let me stand up. Oh, I forgot my headphone cable isn't as long anymore, so I can't like move about too much. Oh, fuck. I feel like all I've done today is almost sit down with very little standing up, and it's not helped my back one bit. How's it going, Simply Melon? Yeah, you should be able to get up that. I think. If you can't, well, you're screwed. As long as there's not rocks in the way, a lot of these you can actually get up, so... Sorry, I'm speed running this a little bit. Why didn't I go up that one? Huh. I thought I did at some point. Oh well. That needs to go down there. That can come that way, and then... I don't think it's part of this claim, it's part of a previous claim, so... We can, save to add it. Right, I think that's that cell done as well. 298. That's a nice, quick and easy one, actually. Are you making tea, Esper? Sorry, I'm a bit out of it today. Just a little tiny bit out of it. It's fine though. Okay, let me grab the auto generation settings that I've got. So we're currently hovering over this cell here. And I'm just going to whack in the auto gen settings. So this is a time when auto gen can actually be useful. And I will show you a time when it's not going to be useful. 50, 200, 650, 150, 90, 128, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So yeah, this is when auto-gen can actually be useful. Hey, Tan. Oh, hope you're doing well. Auto-gen might be a bit useful for this one as well. That's currently generating it. If you can see the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, there's some numbers that are actually going through at the moment. Good luck with the game. I appreciate it. Appreciated. It's because the reason why this one's taken so long is we've got a lot of rubble in this area here. So it's calculating, trying to calculate what the fuck to do over here. The rest of it would have no issues. But over here, it's going to really struggle. Which is why it might take a while. Oh, it's nearly done. I think it's nearly done. Maybe. There we go. So that's basically what it's created. I've got specific settings that I've had to dial in over the years. This is what it should look like comparatively what it actually looks like. So it's a bit messy, but it's the best you can do on a claim. Like, this is what it does. It does stuff like this where it doesn't need to have some of the areas that it does. So what I tend to do for these ones is I'll clean up these smaller areas, these ones around trees. It starts trying to go up them, which is kind of funny in a way. So you can do basic cleanup. I try and get rid of all of these ones around here. And then that should give us a good sort of starting point. The next job that I do after auto-generating a cell is we line up all of the vertices that we can, essentially. So and you'll see why most of the time we choose to just auto to navmesh it from scratch, just because it does take a while to generate. And that is floating. They are floating a lot, actually. Interesting. I think that's got him. So, yeah, we'll start by cleaning up the edges. Make them nice and evenly spaced out. Sometimes you can, they do generate quite nicely. Sometimes they're a bit of a nightmare. Sometimes you have to throw down an extra vertice or merge some vertices like just here. Just to get them exactly how you want. So this is what I do if I do auto-generate a cell. We place another one there. Okay, so that's the edges cleaned up. How many other people are navmeshing? It's a good question, actually. It's tricky to put a number on that, actually. At the moment, probably 4 or 5 people. The beginning of the year is always just so damn slow for progress work. So yeah, it's not a lot at the moment. Yeah, then we will start moving vertices into a rough shape. If I turn off the triangles with T, then we can actually just select vertices in certain places, and we can just move those around. And as you will see over time, things will get a lot cleaner. But yeah, this is one of the only examples where auto generation is actually kind of possible. The rest of the time, it's just not. As I say, just because there's basically fuck all in this cell. As you can see, like the bottom area here is looking a lot nicer. So yeah. A man just got for a few years. I'm currently rebuilding an update, a very old mod list. Nice. How if Skyblivion, Skywinter release, you guys doing some very dope work. Question: do you do nav meshes, or what else do you do on team? I don't do just nav meshing. I do a lot. I'm a what's the best way of putting it? Like an odd job kind of person. I feel like I just fall into random jobs from time to time. I don't just do nav meshing on the project. In terms of like the game itself, I probably don't do that much, but in terms of like community stuff, I do a lot more. Like I run the website. What else? I run the Discord server as well. Well, I help run Discord server now. Everyone calls me the organization guy. A few people do. Because I helped organize all of our sheets and stuff like that. Yeah, I just do lots of really random odd jobs these days. I created our like level pretty much level design bug tracker. Just loads of different random odd jobs. But if I was to be honest, I like level design the best. If I hadn't picked up Navmeshing, in terms of that's what they needed a lot of at the time that I joined, was Navmeshers. If I hadn't become a Navmesher because that's what they needed at the time, I would have probably applied for level design. As it stands, I do little bits of level design here and there, but not to the extent of someone like Matthew or doing a whole dungeons. I'm just like, oh, there's a floating brick or some bricks here, or something doesn't line up, then I'll go ahead and fix that. But aside from that, yeah, I don't do anything else level design wise. Like I'm nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near the level that the other level designers are on. Especially because I'm really out of practice as well. Can I get up there? Yeah, no. Yes, no. No, there's no way up there. Okay. That's fine. Do you want to do it by hand is still faster? Yeah. That's how I see it, at least. And as I say, it takes very specific settings that I've, like, learnt over the years to even get anywhere near as clean as what it was. But as you can see, like, that's pretty much as clean as all the other Navmesh now. And that was, yes, it didn't take long to do, but yeah, it's still a fucking pain in the ass. Is that too steep? I think it is. And that's the problem as well, is it doesn't take into consideration how steep an incline is. Like, this is way too steep just here, so I can just about get away with doing like a line up here and a line down there, so yeah. We'll auto-gen this cell as well, because we'll be able to auto-gen the bottom of it, but not the top, so we'll do that in a second. Let's do 276. But yeah, I still think it's way faster to do it by hand still. And then the problem with doing it auto-gen wise is you get this. You get usually a lot of errors with certain triangles, so yeah, it's not the best. And then while I do that, we'll auto-gen this cell while we're here. Thanks for the drink. And I am going to mark off these cells here. So if I can get another 5 done today, I will be happy. Thanks for the drink. Not drinking tea just because of my headache. So yeah. And as you can see, this is going to take a lot longer. Fucking abandoning us already. God damn it. I'm joking. Enjoy art. Enjoy. Enjoy. Now we've got to wait for it to auto-generate. So, yeah. So, will you do other regions after Skyblivion are done? Would be funny as hell as you made ES6 as a mod. No, I think a lot of us, once Skyblivion is done, we're going to maintain it. But we're not... I don't think any of us are going to do another... like remake project. I think if there's a few of us on the team that have got ideas to make our own games, but yeah, it's a bit worrying to see how many areas there are. So this is just cleanup. All the stuff in green it's been navmeshed, but it just needs checking over. The reason why we're redone the entirety of Blackwood 1 is because the landscape changed so much it needed to be deleted and redone. These ones just need a general cleanup. All of Blackwood. These yellow cells are pretty much the amount of cells we've got left in the exterior map. As I said, like, as soon as these yellow cells are done, and the yellow cells are done around the Imperial Isle, these cells, that's it. That's the exterior done. If it was to release, like, the nav mesh would work. It might be a bit janky, but it would work in all of these green areas. The purple is completely fully done. Nothing should change. Yeah. So the purple is fully done. And the green it's got nav mesh in. It should be functional, but it needs checking. And the orange is these areas, the orange cells are areas that have been cleaned up. They just need the final check off. Like, these areas were green that are in orange, and they've been checked over. So I just need to fly through a claim, which takes 15 minutes per one of these blocks. And yeah, they'll get added. So we're well under 2,000 cells left to fully finalize. So yeah, the red ones are Oblivion gates. So hollow squares are Oblivion gates, and if they've been connected up to the nav mesh, then they go red. That's all they are. So these ones haven't been connected up fully to nav mesh, but these ones have. So the red ones are just Oblivion gates, and you can probably check up here. It's like open. Yellow is open. Oblivion gate is red. Oblivion gate setup is red. Merged is green. Completed is purple, and just to check over is orange. So yeah. How many people do we have now? At the moment, it's just a few of us. It's just a few of us at the moment. Okay, that's still generating. Yeah, it's still going. This is why we don't use autogen, by the way, because we could have done easily half of this cell by now. In the time that it's taken for the game to try and auto-generate this. No, there's not. There's not, not really, I don't think. There's Oblivion gates on, like, islands. Like, if you go up to the Cloven Highlands just here, there's an Oblivion gate on this island just here. But I don't think there's any that's actually submerged at all. So yeah. Oh, that felt like it. No, it's still doing it. And this is why we don't use autogen. It takes too long. Hey, how's it going, Mike? And this is what the problem is. It does this shit. It does all of this crap. So let's do the cleanup pass on it first. But yeah, we could have probably finished this cell by now because there's not a lot in it. Right, go around the trees first. It's because of how long it takes to generate as well. Our assets are not set up for autogen, for one. And two, you see how long it takes to autogen any of the landscapes, so it's just not worth it. And this one is come out really strange anyway because it's not left enough vertices down the ends. So it's very strange. And then we have to add new points in, and I don't know. I'll clean this one up, but this will be the last one we mess with the auto generation system. Got such itchy nose again. Probably because I'm tired. Probably all it is. But, eh. Eh. I feel like people get so lazy with these rebel piles. They don't put them down properly. Yeah, I can see it. I haven't got to that yet. Like, whoever threw these down just did not care. It felt like. Fix the bug. Just gonna go around the rubble piles for now, and then we'll sort them out later. Right, that's that, and then we've got to clean up. Oh my god! Whoops! Just been sent into the abyss. Nice. There's not a climb up marker, no. Sorry, I missed that question. There's no climb up marker. It's jump down or jump down. There's no jump up. As much as I would love it, there isn't. Might have been the last thing they did. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't excuse leaving gaps like that, though. Like, you would have seen some of those gaps, you know? But it's whatever. It's an easy fix. I mean, Carly. Would it be possible to join the team as a landscape ambient art? Landscape, probably not. But like interior clutter, potentially. Sorry, one tick. Keep getting people knocking on the front door. Yeah, I've got nothing. Okay, there's another bit of rubble there. Let's scale that down slightly. One tick, guys. Okay, that was weird. Getting random people turn up at the front door recently. A bit alarming. That's why I have cameras, so I can see who's there now. Ooh. Right now we've got to go up these stairs. But yeah. Like, if you want to join Skyblivion, you need to apply through the website and show proof of skill. So yeah. That is a hard requirement that you need to show proof of skill of some description in the creation kit. That's like a hard requirement, unfortunately. We're a team who, yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit about it just because Blackwood's been checked over like 20 times now. And it should have been caught. That's the only reason why I'm like doing a re. Oh dear. It's all good though. It's all a bit of fun. 266. I'm not going to do the fort today, probably. I'm just going to work on this row of cells, probably. Just here. So we'll start on this one here. Again, this one is probably a good one for auto-gen. This one, not so much, and that one, not so much. The rest of these cells are definitely not, so we'll give auto-gen a go again on this one. Just to see what it does. See, that's fine. When it does it that quickly, it's a lot better. We can do very quick cleanup on it. It's all these small triangles you want to get rid of around the trees. And whatever the fuck that was. Do some vertice lineup. As I'm moving these vertices, by the way, I'm spamming the F key just because it floors the vertice and it makes it conform to the terrain. Now we can work on around the trees again. Well, yeah, I'm not calling anyone lazy, by the way. It's all a bit of a joke and a bit of fun between a lot of us. It's all a bit of a joke. Apart from you, Mike, you're really lazy. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's true though. Oh dear. Like, what is this? It's nowhere near the ground. Deary dear. Yeah, it's just like little details. That's all. But they weren't anywhere near the ground. And if we check it, it's going to be 6 triangles, yep. That are going to be broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's also another reason why we don't auto-generate, is it creates a lot of warnings. And if you don't remember to check for those warnings, it causes issues. 265. Sell by sell? Yep. Does indeed. This one's going to be a manual one. Just because of the amount of rocks in this area. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Probably another 3 cells in me. With the headache that I've got. Kudos to Asworth. I hope so as well. I'm sure it will. I'm sure the people who have stuck around from day one or the project to day one, supported us through Bethesda's remaster and like our delay and all of that stuff. I think there will definitely be an audience. 100%. Hate it when it does that. Thanks for the save. Some prick. Bethesda should totally hire you for Test 6. I don't think they should hire me. I definitely think they should hire someone like, you know, Matthew or someone who actually can do amazing level design. You know? Definitely not me. What's the red cells? What do you mean red cells? On the map, do you mean? Thanks for the drink, Esper. They're just Oblivion Gates. That's all they are. Nothing too significant, you know? Only an Oblivion gate. That's all it is. No big deal. Well, if you want to watch a time lapse, right there. I have, I think, a time lapse of Cloud Ruler on the exterior. This is on my channel. And this is actually a time lapse of Navmeshing Cloud Ruler Temple. It's got music on it as well. It's 5 minutes long. So I do have a time lapse. If anyone wants to watch it, let me throw it in chat. There is a time lapse. I've already thought of that. I'm way ahead of you on that. Oh dear. You can see what I mean though. That cell took just as long as that one. But this one was more complicated than that one, you know? Is it really worth the yeah. The difference for autogen? And you've got to wait for it to do it before you to autogen, even before you start it. And you can imagine autogen on a complex cell is just gonna be trash. Like complete garbage. You know? It's just not worth it. I claim it's There is on my drive here. Where is it? I've got to unlock the drive, one sec. Because the drive's bit locked, so one sec. Let me pull it up on this screen. Just here. I think it's this one. Let me just check before I show. So this is actually an entire recording. An entire recording of Anvil. Me Navmeshing Anvil. This is actually like actual speed. And I was going to make that into a time lapse at some point. I just haven't done it. And I did this in 12th of August 2024. I recorded this. So there is a time lapse of Anvil. I just need to do it, you know? Yeah. There's no point at this point. At this point, there's no point. To do all of our assets, it would probably take, for a team, probably a year or two. It should have been, the asset gets created, it gets set up for Navmesh, it gets put in the build. That's how it should have been, but it never was, so yeah. It is what it is. I might go and do these two cells up here. But yeah. Because I said I've got a bit of a headache, so I don't really want to think too much about how I'm navmeshing things. And you can tell the difference in style. Like, this is my style here. And this is Leah's style of navmeshing. She does it in, like, a row and grid pattern. Whereas I do it, like, in a hexagon sort of way. So we've all got our own styles of navmeshing. This is someone else on the team. And then that's the border. This is like the natural border. So yeah. I've just realised we're... That's a bit weird. Yeah, that's very strange. What was I saying? I just realised we're very close to being able to have emotes on YouTube now. Very close. That's all I care about, is being able to, like, put our emotes on YouTube at this point. Oh, that's my priorities right there. No. It's just I've been unwell over the weekend. That's all. And I'm just about recovering from it, so that's all it is. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. That's why the lights are off in here. If I turn the lights on, you'll see how bright it gets. Where there? I've turned the main lights off. Where is it? There it is. There you go. See, like, it's a lot brighter. So I've got the lights turned off. Plus, I've been staring at screens all day for work, so that doesn't obviously help with anything. But I'm drinking a lot of water and stuff. I do need to go to the opticians again at some point, but that's money I do not have. Yeah, I changed the green screen settings just before the stream, so I could still have the green screen on, but I could have the lights off. So I guess I could have, you know, just streamed like this. I guess there was no harm in just, you know, just streaming like this and calling it a day. And just being like, I'll just a green box, and then I didn't have to have any lights on. All I've got is the light that bounces off the wall in front of me. Like a softbox almost. But yeah. 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 I think. Let me pull this up actually. Yeah, okay. I wonder what scale these assets are on, actually. Because these are massive comparatively to how they usually are. Thank you for the subs on YouTube and Twitch, by the way, today, guys. Really appreciate it. The follows on Twitch, sorry. I forget they're two different things sometimes. Really appreciate it. I say we're very close to the subscriber number to be able to have YouTube's emotes on YouTube, which will be very nice to be able to put the emotes over there as well. Speaking of which, thank you for the follow. I don't know why that didn't trigger. That was very strange. It should have triggered. Why didn't that trigger? Either way, thank you for the follow. Watch this, it's like ASMR. Yeah. Navmeshing to kill him. Don't worry, almost there. Yeah, we're getting there. It's not killing me. I promise you. Uh, 333. What a number. Yeah, it wouldn't even let me replay the alert, which is fucking hilarious. Stream Elements has failed me. Dumb. What? Come here. Come here. Oh, it's so fat. Oh. Hey? Yeah. Yeah. Say hello. Yeah. Kitty. Ajit. I actually I don't know if you've seen, but I actually made, because I'm picking him up a lot more now and showing him to you guys, I actually made a Twitch emote for the cat. The manager stopped. Check. Yeah. Oh, I can pick him up again. He? Come to check. Come to do any typing? He? Yeah. Good boy. Yeah, he's old. He's nearly 16 years old. So he's getting on a bit. He's getting on. I tried to make the emote as close to him as possible. I think I succeeded a bit. Even if he does look a bit demonic. Because I draw most of the emotes myself, so. I also put the Skyblivion logo as an emote as well. But I've got like shit tons of slots still. Let me pull it up. Moderation, settings, viewer rewards, emotes. So like I've got 5 animated slots. I've got a tier 2, a tier 3 slot, and then some bits. So I've got a few like slots open for my emotes, but I put the cat and the Skyblivion logo as follower emotes. So yeah. Right, this will probably be Ooh. The last cell for today. I wanted to get 8 cells done. We will have had 8 cells done. So I'm just debating whether to do this one or this one. You know what? We never use it. We never use it. It's going to be a Twitch thing, unfortunately. But poll. Create a new poll. Which cell? Top left. Bottom right. And we'll do it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, so this one or this one. And it will give me a chance to just get up and stretch. Maybe back to Deadlands? Not yet. Not quite. Right, I'll be back in a second. I will be going back to the Deadlands at some point, but not right now. We need to finish that claim. It's in the exterior list, my exterior plugin list, but yeah. Perhaps Tom should be crafty Khajiit, yeah, maybe. Oh, I get you. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like top left one. Doesn't look like too bad of a sell either, so should get it through it at a reasonable pace. I think every single developer on the team has added like something as like an Easter egg or something, you know? At this point, at least. Maybe not the new developers, but the people that have been here for a while have definitely added some bits here, there, and everywhere. Oh no, no. I mean, lot of the level design team have. But there is Easter eggs that we've left, like, in the game, here and there and everywhere. I know quite a few of them, but even there's some that I don't even know about. We'll have to try and sneak it past Rob. No, Jeremy's not going to survive. He's done for. As soon as his purpose is served, he's getting the records nuked. as far as I'm aware. I know one of the level design people have named something after me. A fucking crab somewhere. Pretty sure.
It just works.
Until it doesn't. And I'm going to continue saying that joke forever. Thanks, Esper. Can you show off, Shiro? Yeah, I will do. I'll walk around the area that we've Navmeshed in a bit. Say it's not going to be this is the last cell that I'm doing today, so we will be jumping in game after this. After I've cleaned up all of the extra vertices, and then we'll jump in game, showcase what we did today, and that'll be that. No worries, some prick. Enjoy work. Well, enjoy it as best as you can. There's going to be a lot of jump links in this claim. Maybe just a few. Not a lot, but some. No, I wouldn't, Esper. I really wouldn't. Right, that's the 8 cells for today. Let's jump in game, shall we? Right. Pause the music. Good answer. Fuck yeah. It's not going to be a bad answer, is it? Come on. Oh dear. Right. So then we've just got this little area of Blackwood 1 left. For the next time, right, let's jump in game, shall we? I've got the music paused, yes. Bam, bam. SKSC. I don't actually need to do that. Keep forgetting about that QA. It's already selected. Let's go. What cells are we in? 21, 20. Actually, let's just go down from Leowin. Let's just go down from Leowin. COW. Sky Beast. World 00. Do 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 do. Right, I am just gonna walk down to Leowin, I think. We're just gonna have a nice gentle walk down to Leowin, and I've left. Fuck's sake. I knew there was something that I was forgetting. Tree trimmer. There we go. That mage artwork loading screen reminded me of Doctor Strange. Yeah, I get that. The next loading screen is going to be a Skyrim loading screen because we've got the DLC enabled, like for Dawnguard and Hearthfire, and it adds loading screens. And we ain't disabled those Skyrim loading screens yet, so yeah. We're gonna take a nice walk down to Leowin, taking a bit of the sights as we go. Maybe we could take in a few of the sights as we go. I believe this is the Jumbo Potato Lady, I think. I think this is the Jumbo Potato Lady just here. And we've got to defeat an ogre over there. I think, or is it a troll? I don't know. It's something. What a nice weather, yeah. They're getting tweaked, so there's still room for improvement. Where are we? Okay, we're going the right way, okay. Weather's another okay. Yeah. I still my favorite is still like the foggy rain. That's still one of my favorites. Makes me hope. Yeah. Nah, I feel you on that one. Oh, I feel you on that one. I'm not sure about the steel. I think some of the armor's on Nexus, but I don't know if the steel is. Oh, fair enough. There you go then. There is Breville over there. Yeah, it was up to the artists that wanted them to do them. Alright, we're just coming up to the edge of Breville. And we'll head south to Leowin. Well, hello there. We'll soon be coming up on that fort that we just about started. The LOD pop-in needs to get sorted. The pop-in is absolutely disgusting at the moment. Like that pop is quite bad. It never used to be that bad either. That's one of the big forts. The fort that we are going to be working on is this one. Fort No More. With the floating roof. I love the floating roof. You nav mesh that interior? Nice. But that's one of the forts that is totally screwed, so that's why we're redoing the nav mesh in this area. Yeah. Weeping willow trees look so good. I love all of our trees, to be honest. There's the fort just there. Just inside of Blackwood. And I've measured your motivation, Tom. Does that count? No, that doesn't count. I think that's the fort, at least. Yeah, that is the fort, yeah. I know. Big Sag. Oh, get fucked, Esper. I just want someone on the team to actually add the animation back to the fucking leaves. You know? That's the only thing that I really want. Is the grass, that all moves. The tree leaves, some of them move, some of them don't. And it really irritates me. That's what I want. Right, this is the big fort that we've worked around the backside of. And it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this that annoys me. Look, speaking of Jeremy. And now there's one less Jeremy in the world. This is the little area that we fixed up earlier. And this was the extent of the nav mesh just there in the fort. But we'll get out of here and if I can find a way out, that is. Way out? Oh dear. There we go. Right, this is the area that we actually nav meshed today, guys. Was all up the hill. I don't think it's going to work because it's going to show two lots of nav mesh. You can see our nav mesh and the old nav mesh at the same time here. So it's not going to work quite how I would like to showcase it, but you'll be able to see a difference when we get up this hill of the nav mesh that we've done, or we've cleaned up at least. Here you go. You can start seeing the difference right about now. So this is the old nav mesh up here. This is all the new nav mesh below it. So you can see why we needed to redo it as well. You can definitely see why this was a redo claim and not just a general cleanup. Yeah, like the old Navmesh is up here and the new one is below. It was so fucked. It was so beyond fucked. So yeah. Here's Ander. Thanks for the save. Right, let's go to the shrine, which is actually behind us now. It wasn't Navmesh's fault. It was basically the Navmesh was done, and then the landscape just in this area got like totally overhauled for whatever fucking reason. They don't float. Animals sink through the Navmesh, so they would still be on the ground, but it wouldn't actually work. So yeah. Looks so much depressing when there's no real light. Yeah. And you can put lighting in the editor, but yeah. Right, this is Sheogorath Shrine, guys. And you can see the Navmesh is actually working to allow them to sit down.
Not place? Here. Not here? Welcome to the Grove of Madness, stranger. Or go away. Who knows? Time will tell. Killed and ate a Bosmo there, but it made me sick. Saw Lord Sheogorath in the vomitus, so that's all right. Here to sacrifice? A limb would be nice.
I wish to speak with him.
Then approach the shrine. Of course, he won't appear, because it's not raining. He loves the rain. And you'll need an offering. I think a lesser soul gem, a head of lettuce, and some yarn will do the trick. Yes, that's what Sheogorath wants. We watch and wait.
Sheogorath demands a more powerful champion to begin this quest. But you guys wanted to see it, so there you have it. I feel like there should be bedrolls in these other two tents here. There's like literally nothing in them. But yeah, that's basically all we navmesh today, guys. It wasn't too much, but we got a good chunk of it done at least, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. I don't think there's much else to show off, to be honest with you. Like last time we streamed, we did all of this area over here, which is Border Watch. We could probably put the Ah, look, there's Leowin. Probably put the rain on in a second. Maybe I can. I don't know if he'll actually speak to me, unless I've actually got lettuce and yarn and a soul gem. But Border Watch is over here as well. I don't know if Border Watch has had any fixes in terms of the NPCs over here. Let's go find out. Yeah, we don't do percentages.
Heard any news from the other provinces? Many
Nope, they're still all over here.
been called back to Black Marsh.
Oh dear.
They disappear into
Yeah, we don't do percentages. For Navmesh, which is the department I'm in charge of, we're about 98% complete on the exterior world space, and about 70% on the interiors for Navmesh specifically. So yeah. Right, there's the town of Border Watch. And then there's the border gate into elsewhere. I think it's elsewhere on that side. Is it elsewhere? I never know. Valenwood? I never remember. My brain just doesn't comprehend. Yeah, the LOD flickering is so bad at the moment.
The Imperial Legion is at your disposal, citizen. What seems to be the problem?
Gateway to map edge, yeah. Oh, fuck you. I could kill you all if I wanted to. You arrived late, Xander? Yeah, right near the end as well. Right near the end. Did Robert not merge the... Yeah, he did merge the landscape changes. Huh. Yeah, he did merge it. Okay, fair enough. Non-rusty Legionnaires armor's good as well. Yeah. Yeah. We do have our armors. Our testing hall has been, like, fucked with recently. So I don't actually know if the armors are laid out there anymore. As in all of rooms, we used to have a room for armor, a room for weapons, but they've all sort of gone missing out of some of the rooms. So, yeah. That fucking LOD, purple LOD. Yeah, it's the dev room, yeah. It's how Blackwood should feel, in my opinion. This is the vibe of Blackwood. Especially at night as well. Stop, criminals, scum. Indeed. You'll have an Imperial Horseman helm. I don't know. I said I can't remember what we have and what we don't, to be honest. COW as for... Or is it Sky B now? Oh, it's COC, isn't it? There we go. All the fucking floating pillows. Fuck's sake. Weapons, warehouse, clothing, misc, lighting. Where is the armor one? Armor. I'll show you like a few little pieces of armor. Or I won't, because... Oh, no. There we go. So, like, we've got, like, the Kvatch one, Anvil. I love some of the Coral armors. There's the Imperial Legion one. I just don't want to show it all off, because I don't actually know what we've shown off. You've seen the Blades armor as well. But yeah, there's... This is what the testing halls look like for us. I've got to keep some surprises. I think it's the weapons one that's gone missing. I think it's the weapons room that's... Yeah. Like, the weapons room has just been obliterated. And we've got, like, 2 weapons in here. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's just places that we keep random shit. You know? It's not very exciting. Better guards than the pillow, yeah. Container, basement. We've shown, we have shown off this one. I think. I thought we did. Did we not? Oh. Skywind has similar testing hall. Ah, maybe not. I thought there was a creature room. There we go. Some of them. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a door of rooms, yeah. You never know what's going to be behind any of these doors sometimes. COW Sky B. I think it's 2040. World 20 minus 40, I think. Hope if I spelled world right. You should add my personal door too. Oh, well, I was close. This is right on the coast of the of Blackwood now. As we stare off into the sea. right next to Leowin. Yeah, we're the sound guys. We've got like, we've had so many sound guys had join the team recently. Like we've had at least like 8 FX and sound developers join the team over the last few months, and they're doing a lot of work recently. So they've been absolutely smashing it, to be honest with you. Absolutely smashing it. Scary blue world, yeah. I love the amount of ancient Roman architecture implementing buildings is nice, missing from the original. Yeah, I think so. Like, I think that's what Cyrodiil is. It's a bit Romanesque, you know. They're new sounds as well. I know those are new sounds. Yeah, we've got new music. We've had new music for ages now. Yeah, it yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this layer with all the cities are slightly big. I think the closest one-to-one city you'll find in our game is going to be Coral. I think that is the closest one-to-one city that we've got. And that's because I think we tried to keep the beginning part of the game quite accurate to one-to-one Oblivion. So, yeah. Yeah, because there's actually, you know, in the original, there wasn't any canals through it properly. We've got, like, these massive gates that will allow massive ships to get up to the Imperial City. So, yeah. We're debating it currently, whether to add some generic NPCs into the mix. I think a lot of us want to. It's just if we have time for it. That's all. This will be the last thing we do today, but yes, I can show you Coral. That's not a problem. I think I can fast travel from here, can't I? That is Skingrad. Coral. Yeah. We'll go from the stable. Probably. Let's wait until like 3 or 4 p.m. Yeah. You will see rain in the puddles. I didn't include your plaster Coral to place chugs. Not for me.
What is it?
Not for me, okay? Some textures are a bit... for Broomer, yes. Not for Coral. So yeah, you can see it's very similar layout to the original. I have a 9800X 3D and a 4070. And yeah, it's perfectly smooth for me. The castling chloral change a lot? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is probably the most accurate one-to-one city.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I understand.
The city of searches reads. I'm not going over there. I'm not doing all these tours, but like that's search there. It's quite a large ruin now. It's just a 4070. No worries. No worries at all. There's a gap in the roof. No, or is that just light? I think that's just light. Yeah, coral does look pretty. Looks pretty for sure.
What do you want?
Nothing to do with you, apparently.
I don't have time for you.
Okay, bye-bye then. So interior navmesh, literally 30% of all interior navmesh is just the Imperial City. Okay. It's that like there's like 200 interiors in the Imperial City. You got to realize there's a lot, like 150-ish. But yeah.
Well met. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace. Really? Good day.
We'll give a release date once we're ready. And you'll notice in our castles, every single castle has a different color. So like coral is blue. You got Leowin that's green. We tried to make it match the crest, like the armor.
Go away.
So yeah.
Why do you bother me? Go away.
Cyrodiil RGB, hell yeah. Yeah, there's like 30 interiors per district. And there's 6 districts. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 180. Plus a few extra. You know, like it adds up very quickly.
Hey, what do you want?
Yeah, for sure. It does. It does beat the copy and pasted interiors from the original. I'm not giving a release date. There's no way. Can't make me. Is the Deadlands? I'm taking a break from the Deadlands at the moment. It's probably just very dark. I feel like these chairs are very small. Oh, I can't even sit on them. Nope. There's no way of sitting on these chairs.
Make it quick. Goodbye.
I don't think you're supposed to sit like that. Oh dear.
It just works.
What about this chair? Nope.
Sweet skooma.
I'm curious now. Okay. Someone's fucked up the markers, okay? Oh dear. At least it's an easy fix. It's just flip the markers round on the chairs. Oh my god. What about here? Yep, someone has fucked the markers, okay? Oh my god. I was going to have a nice immersive sit down. Oh. Oh my god. I think all of our chairs are a bit fucked. Oh my god, that's too funny. I'm gonna see if all of them are fucks or... Oh! Kind of works. Some of the chairs work, at least. Trying to find mods that would do the whole colour thing, or at least make up for Yar's halls in Skyrim. Oh, nice.
What is it?
It's gonna have to park it once in a while, yeah.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. Goodbye.
Oh, this is why we do a bit of testing, yeah. And you'll notice that some of the shops, like, let me show you. Let me go back in, and that will be the last thing. Then I really need to go. Is that a lot of the interior ones? Northern Goods and Trade. They look very similar to the originals. I say Coral is pretty much the most accurate. The most accurate one that we've got. One of the cities that we've got. So let's blame Shio for all the flip chairs. Yeah. Oh yes, you've 100% got to blame Shio for that one. Right. I'm gonna go sit. Let's find somewhere. There's a place. There's a nice place over here to sit. Actually, if the weather doesn't change on us, which it just was. That's why the screen was going blurry. It's actually, if the chair isn't fucked, that is. If the chair isn't fucked. Nope. Okay. I guess we're sitting here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for the follow, Humpty. This is so funny. Like, the chairs. Oh my god. Will the Blackwood ever mostly be raining? I think it will mostly be raining, yes. I think it will. But with all the chairs in the game, yeah. They were working absolutely fine, and now they're all fucked. So, I'm going to go and blame Robert now. Yeah. Take a print screen of that. So, yeah.